sin? Corca, Jared, Glass, agus Corca. Okay. An next question. Bigi ag eistach, na Jan Jarmad bigi ag eistach go curma. Today we're going to arrange them in order before we start our eliminator. Okay? So, currently in order na Africa, ag tosu le A agus ag janu le Z. As gilige. So, mar hampla. Ag tosu le A, sin 1, 1, 2, 3, 3. Agus in order, ag tosu le A agus ag janu le Z. Mar hampla. Okay? Am taking that thing yet? Okay. So, you have a choice. Either Imerla, no E, Gaelic. Almost your brain? Okay. Not right, that's
We should just like. I don't know. What was that? Alright, 6, 13. 8,
Okay, and this is actually, and we'll get group up quickly now. Okay, Corda Lab, Suis, and group up Berla. Okay, so Claire, would you like to call yours out for us, please?
8, 5, 4, 9, 1, 7, 6, 3, 2.
632. Any other group, Berla? Okay.
8, 5, 4, 9, 1, 7, 6, 3, 2.
Okay. Anybody tell me why these are different or done differently? Taken.
They put their 8 in wrong.
Yeah, so they started with their. Claire, you started with your.
We started with our
Highest.
and they went from down.
And you went from the lowest down to the highest. Okay. This group, what were you doing? Ask Berla, no Gilligan. Berla, okay. How did you work it out? Did you all work together? Did you work together? Work together. Alright. This group has Gilligan. Do you want to read it out for me, Patrick?
Started from the biggest.
So you started with Ian.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to read it out for me?
1, 4, 5.
No, ask Gilligan and he.
Power, good, a door, a knee, up, a shade, shop, and tree.
Oh my. Ask Gilligan. Okay. Who'd like to read it out for me? Shane. Okay.
In, power, good, door, knee, up, shade, shop, and tree.
3. Oh my. And the group of Shin, ask Gilligan, no Berla. Gilligan. Who'd like to read it out for me? Okay, Oshin.
A hen, a power, a good, a dog, a knee, and up, a shade, a shop, a tree.
That's 3. Okay. Now, boys and girls, we have our wall ready for our eliminator. But I was thinking today we might just use some of our eliminator questions that you designed the last day yourselves. Okay? So, Sai, do you want to come up?
Yeah.
Let's see. I have them. Is this one yours, Sai?
Yeah.
Is that your eliminator? Okay. Okay, off you go. Don't forget to use loud voice so that everyone can hear you.
Okay, so eliminate 21 divided by 7.
Eliminate 21 divided by 7.
What the you from my side? Yeah. Push it back. So like this. Has everybody done that? Yeah. Okay. Now eliminate Ready, begin.
36, 29,
22 to 15.
So it's 36, 29, 22, 15. That number plus 1. Take that number out. Alright? Is that it? Okay, now
That's wrong. That's
what he wants us to do now.
the number that you should have is 6234.
Okay? Yeah. What about now, boys and girls? Are you listening? This time, can you order it into the fourth highest number that you can make using those tokens? Have you used an order? Okay, I'm back then get picked down then. Come on, Rupashan, right? Okay, so we had to find the fourth highest number. So, what was the first highest number that we could make? Or that?
6432.
6432. And the second highest number? Please?
6423.
6423. And the third highest number? Patrick? 6342. And fourth highest number, Niall?
6324.
6324. Okay, one last task now, boys and girls, before we put them away. And this time I want you to make a number so that the number in the hundredth, the digit that's going in the hundredth, listen, is the product of the tens and units. So a 4-digit number where the digit that's going in the hundredth is the product of the tens and the units. Okay, and we'll get back in quick now. Everyone finished? Yes. So, who'd like to explain to me what they've done? Alright, Orla.
Well, we did 2 times 3 and that equals 6. So we put the 6 there and then we put the 4.
4 in the thousands. Okay, so we had 4 in the thousands, and then we had 6 in the hundreds, and 3 times 2 is 6. Would it matter if you had 4 6? So if someone done, oh, just like this team have done, if somebody has done 4, 6, 3, 2, would that matter? No, because the question you were asked was to make sure that the hundredths was the product of the tens multiplied by the units. Okay, well, part the time's up now, boys and girls, but just be clear about this. We have 2 boxes in the go, so
They can share more.
you bring all yours down to this table. So we'll start
Neil
with Alan's table. If you bring all of yours seconds, and then when they're finished, and this side, if everybody would bring them to me. So this table, bring yours down to me. Table.
Okay, Lava Susan the captain. Okay. Now, come up with your plan, please, as to how are you going to remember the numbers on the wall in 3 seconds. Rebuild the wall in that form, okay? I need to see all the numbers facing outwards so that every group can see it as well. Okay? Lord. Now, do a countdown before we start. We'll do a 5-second countdown. I'm going to choose somebody to do my countdown for me. Sean. Okay? Now you just stand at your desk. You're going to do a 5-second countdown. When Sean gets to 0, I'm going to press start. Your numbers will flash up on the screen. If you need to get into a position now that shows that you can see the screen perfectly, can you do so? Okay, so we all need to be able to see it. Straight, ahead, and off. Okay, so Sean, you're going to count down from 5. Ask Gilligan. Okay. Off you go.
Craig, Cahar, Free, Daw, Hill. 0.
target. You got it right. Okay, well done. We've quite a lot of different answers just from looking around the room. Okay, so I'm going to show you the target now that you have done. 7, 4, 2, 1, 8, 20, 10, 5, 6. Have you got it right? Excellent, well done. Very, very good. Okay, listen then, if you did not get it correct, can you very quickly rearrange it so that you do have those numbers in that order? 7, 4, 2, 1, 8, 20, 5, and 6. Alright, once you've got the wall rebuilt, can you all stand in a position where you can see either your own wall or somebody else's wall? Okay, so you've got 7, 4, 2, 1, 8, 20, 10, 5, and 6. And I'm going to ask you a question now based on the wall that you've built. Okay, so you all can see a wall of some sort. Yeah? Okay. Right, what I want you to do is, in your head, I want you to add up all of the numbers. So I want you to find the sum of the 9 numbers that you have on your wall. Once you've answered, just keep your hand down. I want everybody to come to an answer in their head, and then I'll ask you what did you get and how did you come to that answer. Okay? Okay, hands up if you have an answer. Okay, I'm just going to hear a few answers first, then I'll ask you how did you come to that answer. Peter? 65. Tiernan? 63. Adam? 63. Gabriel? 63. Okay, keep your hand up if you got 63 as your answer. Okay, well done. The answer is 63. Tiernan, can you tell me how did you come to get your answer? I want everybody to look at the wall and focus on what Tiernan is actually saying.
I added 10, 20, which made 30, and then I did 7 plus 2, which is 9, plus the 1 is 10.
Excellent.
That made it 40. And then 5 and 9, or 5 and 4 is 9, and then that would make it 49, plus that would make it
Let's start again. Alright, start again. So you said that you started off with the 20, was it? Yeah, so 20 and?
10 is 30,
Mm-hmm.
7 plus 1 is 10,
10, good.
40, then whatever you add is together.
Yeah, so the 20, 10 and the other 10 made 40, good.
And 5 and 4 is 9,
9, yeah.
and plus 8 is 50, 57, plus 6 is 63.
63, good. Right, who else got 63 as their answer? Rain, how did you come to your answer?
Well, I had 8 and 2, which was 10,
Okay.
and 6 and 4, which was 10, was 20. So I doubled it, so I added the 20, which is 40, and I added the 10, which is 50. 7 and 5 is 12, and 1 is 13, so that's 60.
Excellent, well done. I'm going to do it the same way as Rain in their head. Good. Hands up if you started with the biggest number first, so if you started with the 20. Okay. Hands up if you started with the single digits first, when you started to add the single digits. Right, Caitlin, what did you do?
I added 7 and 4, which is 11, and then I added 2, which is 12, and
7 and 4, which is?
11.
Plus 2 is?
13.
13.
And then I added 1, which is 14, and then I added the 8, which is 22, and then I added the 20, which is 42,
Uh-huh.
and I added the 10, which is 52, and then I added the 5 and 6, and it's 9, and then I got 62.
Excellent, well done. Anybody want to share what they did to get their answer? Marie?
I added the 7, 2, and 1, that gave me 10, I added on the 20, and that gave me 30, and I added on another 10, that gave me 40, and then I added the 6 and the 4, and that gave me another 10, and then I added that on, and that gave me 50, and then I added on the 8, which gave me 58, and then on the 5 was 60.
I don't know why you're bad, my too. Okay, Anish, I want you to add up the numbers that are inside of the circles. Easy ones for single digits. Gabriel, well done. Okay, 15. What number did you start with?
7. Added on 2, then 1 was 10.
Good.
And then 5 was 15.
And then the 5. So you got to your 10 first of all, and you worked from that. Well done. Aaron, what did you do?
5 and 2, 7, plus another 7 is 14.
Plus your 1.
Oh, and then the 1.
How did Aaron forget about that? Or why might have he forgotten about that one? You know yourself?
I added up the yellow squares.
You forgot about that. What colour? The pink one. Okay, you forgot about the pink one because the yellow ones do stand out, don't they? Okay, in terms of teamwork for that task, some teams got to the answers, some teams didn't get to the answers. Hands up if you were a team that didn't get to your answer. Okay. Right over here, you did get to your answer. Give me one teamwork point that worked well. You're working a team.
Everyone got their own line, so there was no fighting about what went where, no corrections.
Good. Well done. Hands up now. Over here, you didn't come to your answer. Is there any reason maybe why your team didn't work as well?
We got the 9 and the 6 mixed up when we couldn't find anything.
Okay. Concentration maybe was lacking a little bit. Okay. What I want you to do now, boys and girls, is I want you to build a wall with yellow circles only from the smallest number to the biggest number. Okay, so the smallest number is going to go in the top left-hand corner, and your biggest number is going to go in the bottom right-hand corner. Okay, off you go. and looking at your wall now. Okay. Keelan, maybe just move around a little bit. What I want you to do now is, I want you to look at your wall, and some of you have already started to discuss some of the patterns that you see. I just want you to tell me straight away, what patterns do you see forming on your wall? Keelan? They're all circles, yeah. That was one of the instructions given to you. Molly?
3 plus 8 is 11, then
Okay, so you were adding on 8 each time if you go down the middle. Excellent, well done. Marie?
3 and 2 is 5.
3 and 2 is 5. Does it work the other way? Anywhere else?
5 take away 3 is 2.
5 take away 3 is 2. Excellent on your top line, well done. Liam?
2 and 3 is 1, and then it doubles it up to 3, 5. 3 and 2 is 5. Then 7 and 4 is 11. Then 11 and 2 is 13. So then the bottom is 2 to 4.
Excellent, well done. Very well spotted. Adam?
I'm going from the top right to the bottom left to
The top right to the bottom left, okay?
6.
We add 6, okay, good.
Starting from the 2, you add on 5, and then it's like a multiple of 5, and then 10 plus 7 is 16.
Okay, good, well done. Anything else we notice? Marie?
All the bottom row is double digits, and all the top row is
Single digits, yeah.
in the background north.
Okay. Shannon?
I was looking at the 7, 17, 13, 23, and like the 7, and then the at the back of the 17 there's a 17, and then 13 there's a 3 at the back at the end, and then 23 there's a 3 at the end.
Yeah, so the last digit. Okay, they were matching up. Julie?
Yeah, up to 100.
They add up to 100 altogether, well done. Read?
There's only one even number.
There's only one even number. What is the even number there?
2.
The number 2. Now, is there anything else you notice? That's a very, very important piece of information, okay? The only even number there is 2, and every other number is odd. Okay, can you make another connection now? Thinking on your multiplication, factors, think on factors that we talked about. Is there any way that we could classify those numbers if only one of them is even? Okay, which is 2. The rest are odd. And we're looking at maybe the factors of those numbers. Can anybody see a pattern? Okay, you want to have a talk with your group to maybe figure it out? Talking about factors.
Yes. Functionally, what have we got in front of us? 99. What is 99? A large cube. What do you notice with the cube we have in front of us? Different shapes? Different what? Different colours. Could you tell me something about the cube you see in front of you, the large cube? That's a 3 by 3. What do you mean 3 by 3, Jack? 3 up, 3 down. Okay. If I asked then what is the volume of this cube, what would it be? How do you get 27, Thomas?
You do 3 by 3 by 3.
So we've got 3 along the bottom, 3 along the side, and a height of 3. So 3 by 3 by 3 gives us 27. 27 what? Small cubes. So 27 small cubes. But what makes a cube? Squares. How many squares? 6 squares. What else has it got? Okay. So we're going to give out the cubes to each group. There are 3 colours within each cube. What are the colours within each cube? There are red, there are green, and there are purple. So could we get 2 people from each table, please, to come to get a colour So 2 from that table get 2 green, 2 red, and 2 purple from that cube. And could I have 2 green, 2 red, and 2 for purple down that group? Could you come up and get your cubes and take them back to your table? So this table is, what are you going to be? Green, you're going to be red, and you are purple. So if you take the cubes back to your table, please. So you're going to take 2 cubes at a time. Take 2 cubes each. Okay? 2 cubes each. Okay, 2 cubes each. What are yours, Ryan? Red, okay. 2 cubes each at a time. Okay, so how many cubes should you have now at each group? 9. Because the 3 9s came together to make a mini cube, one big large cube, minis are large cube again, 27. If you look now, each person get a cube. Just grab a cube. What do you notice about the cube? Tell me something about the cube first without trying to put your hand, you know something about the cube. That's got 6 faces. Let's look at our faces. What do you notice about the faces? Are they all the same? No. There's different what in the faces? There's numbers. What else is there in the faces? Fractions. Anything else in the faces? Shapes. Okay. What I want you to do then is go to your white face. Get a cube with a white face. Just grab a cube with a white face. Are all the cubes the exact same with a white face? What do you notice the difference with the faces that are white face? What's the difference on the face? There's a fraction. What else is there might be on it? A percentage. And what else might be on it? A what? A fraction picture. Okay. So what I want us to do now is to build a wall with using the white faces. Okay, just build a wall. Bottom left, top right to see if we come up with first of all. So bottom left, top right with white walls. Just to see if we come up.
What should be happening?
Just build a wall with the white faces to see if we have. Turn your wall. Just turn your wall. Turn your wall on side so we can see what's happening. Now, just take a look. Turn your walls round so everyone can see what they've done. Okay. So turn our walls round so everybody can see our walls. Bring it along, excuse me. If we look now, we can see different things. Over here, what did they put on the top of their wall first? What's on the top of their wall? Fractions. What came in the middle part of their wall? The picture. What came at the very bottom? Percentages. Now, did they do the same? No. What did they put on the top of their wall? The picture. What came in the middle? Fraction. What came at the bottom? Percentages. Now, if you look now, are they all the same value, are they? No, they're all different. If we look up here, did they do anything different, or did they just randomly put them together? Randomly put them together. So, could we now arrange our wall at the top with just percentages, then the picture fraction, then What's left? The fraction. And at the left-hand side, where do you put the lowest value? At the left-hand side of your wall, the lowest value. Lowest value. So what was the whole water? What is the whole water? Right, okay. Boys, look. Does this help us? Lowest value. Order. And then what comes next in this row? The picture fraction. Let's see that. Boys, can we turn around, please? Okay. Are we getting on? Well done. Hold. Have we got now? Okay. I think that's everybody now. What we've got now is our three rows. We're all the same now. So the top is our what? Percentage. Then we've got our fractions. Is there anything now that you notice about those walls? Are there any parts of them walls maybe the same value? Is any part of them the same value? Or if you look at the walls around you, is there anything equal to each other? Is there anything you could say that equals that part of the wall? Which one? Jessica, which one is equal to? Is there any of them equal? Look around you, could you see anything that's equal? Is any of those maybe equal to somebody else's and somebody else's part of their wall? What are we trying to look for? The same value. So what do you call something that's the same value? They're called equivalent fractions. So we're looking for equivalent fractions. So if I took this one, 90%, what does 90% actually mean? 90 out of 100. 9/10. Does anybody on their wall have a 9/10? So could you get me a 9/10 out of your wall, please? Just get a 9/10 out of your wall. Or what? How else could we show that? How else could we show it? Because somebody show me that in a different way. 9/10. Does anybody else have a 9/10 in a different way? What else are we looking for? If we've got a 9/10 maybe. Take it out, Jessica. Now, if you look at Jessica, has Jessica, could you hold up, please? Could you show everybody? What has she got? 9/10. So, could you put them two together, please? So, can you hand to me? So, we've got our 9/10. You can see it now in picture form. What's the other one that's missing? The percentage. Who's got the 90%? Could you bring me the 90% from your group, please? So we have got now our three equal amounts. We've got 90%. We've got our picture, 9 out of 10. And our last one is what? 9/10. So what we're going to do now is going to come together in our groups. And our groups we're going to build a great wall. And in our great wall, it'll show you in a little video what we have to do. So if you put them back to the groups that own the place. So can we just watch up here, please? Please, Mr. Brown.
Okay, so let's start. Task 8. Firstly, we are now all going to come together and work as one big team. We are going to build a giant wall of 27 cubes, 9 cubes long and 3 cubes high, displaying all the white faces. To do this, you will need to find one table big enough to hold all these cubes, or you may have to join some tables together.
Okay, pause there a minute. So what you're going to do is you're going to join your tables together. Push your tables together, boys. So with your group is going to come together with that group over there and take your cubes. Your group is going to push your tables together to join your wall. Just push your tables together. Okay, and girls, you're going to come over and join this group with your cubes. Okay, so if you look back up towards the video again.
We are going to arrange the cubes so that the lowest values start here, working up to the highest at the other end.
Okay, so what side is our lowest value going to start at? The left-hand side.
The percentages will go along the bottom.
So, which ones are the percentages? Where do we have them in our wall? The top, okay. So they have to be at the bottom.
Then the pictures along the middle, and finally, the fractions along the top.
So what you have done now, we have reversed it. So we're going to reverse it the other way around. What's the other word for reverse? Flip or inverse or inverse, okay?
Here is an example to give you an idea of what each column should look like.
Okay. Why are they like the way they are? Could just put off the light, please? Ryan, just put off the light. So maybe get a little look at it better. Okay. So we've got the top. What have we got up here? Our fraction, which is a what? A half. We've got our picture representation, which is 1 out of 2. And we've got 50%, which means 50 out of 100. So percent's always out of 100. So they are all equivalent. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to build an equivalent wall, starting from the left to the right, from the lowest value to the highest value. On the bottom, we've got our percentages. Then we've got our picture representation. And on the very top, we've got our fractions. So let's continue on.
Remember, this is a whole team effort, so everybody should get a chance to position at least one cube into the wall. Okay, let's start.
Okay, before we do start, as the video said, it's a what effort? A team effort. So we have to discuss as we do it. So, girls, could you take your cubes and put them over here, please? Girls, could you take your cubes and put them over there, please?
Elliot, you put the lights on again? Elliot?
Elliot. Okay. Now, when you're building the cube, what I must ask is, say you build your cube, could you build your cubes with faces and the way? So your groups will face this way, your group's going to face okay? So maybe you need to get your cubes taken apart into the walls, okay? First of all. What is going to start? Percentages. What percentage is going to go first? What's the lowest amount? 10%. So maybe we get all your percentages together first of all. So how would we organise? A good idea is our percentage each and then start the building. So maybe get a percentage each. Get a percentage each. Boys can be standing percentage line and stand back the way around so we can see. Here's gonna, no, girls, just build the percent first. Build the percent first. What's next?
No, you're still sitting. Could be looking at fractions.
What's coming next?
Not the next one.
25. What's next? 30. Who's got the 30?
Here's your quarter.
Who's got the 30? What's that? Next value after 75? 90. front, and the top's what? 20%. What are we looking? I must have 90%. No 90%. So what are we looking for? For 90%?
And now we need to tell we've got to put all together.
9/10. Trace got the picture of 9/10.
We're finished.
Okay, we're still discussing and building.
Okay.
And what was missing? 35%. What was missing?
Let's come around and have a look at it. One more. We'll come round.
See, look at the show. Which one's that?
20%. That's 1/10. And this is 1/10. So we've got a fifth, which is the same as
And what's the last one?
20%. We've got
Okay.
a quarter.
So on the top now, so we're looking
Picture,
for
and that's the same as
our fractions.
25%. 7/20 is the same as 35%. How many squares do we have in the picture?
Okay, and we're
20.
so
And
what
how
was
many are
missing now?
colored in?
Okay, we come around.
So is the picture
Give me
closer
space there
to
now.
what's in this? Or
So let's see
closer to
now.
what's
See
in
right.
this? Which is
Give me
easy.
space a minute.
It's easy
So
to,
let's see what
it's
we've got.
easy to compare
We
the
started
fraction
10%.
and the
We've got 1 out of 10.
So
1/10.
we've got a half,
20%.
which is shown in
We've
the
got
picture,
1
and
fifth.
that is
Picture and 1 fifth. A
50%.
quarter. 1 out
So
of
look
4.
at your
25%.
if I was to ask you
7/20. Is there 20 squares
what
here?
quarter is it? What fraction is it?
I don't know. There's 20 squares there. What could the
If I was to
picture
ask you what 3/4
4
is,
fives and 30. Where do we
if
get
I was to
35?
ask you what 9/10 was, 90%. What's 65%?
Wait to get 100. That's always out of that. 100. So 5 sevens makes 35. We've got a half.
We start
3
with the
fifths,
what
which is
fraction
3 out of
it?
5. 60%. We've got then 13 out of 20. Is there 20 squares in this?
We have them all
Okay, so it's
raised
30 out of
in
20. How do you get 65%? 1 by 5, 3/4, 75%, 9/10, 9%, 9 out of 10. Could we come round behind it? Could we all come round behind her? Let's go behind our wall to make sure our 2 walls are the same. So Jack, can you go round behind your wall? We look over here, see if this wall's the same. What I would notice, they can build their wall better than we can build our wall. They're slightly more in line. Do we have our lowest value to start with? Yeah. What do you notice about each other's wall? The 10th, the picture, and the 10%? Can somebody tell me something about that? Why is it 1/10, the wee picture, 10%? How do we get that? How do we know they're all equal? How do we know they're equal? What tells us they're equal? Look at it. It says 1/10. How many red cards are shaded? 1 out of 10. What's percent out of? So how do we get 10% then? So 1/10 of 100 is 10. Look at this one. 13 out of 20. Look at the one 13 out of 20. What percent is it? 65. How do you get the 65%? What? Roland.
Times 13,
Why would you times it by 5?
because 20 was 100 times.
20% of 100, so 5, 13 makes 65. Look at the 35%. Adam, look at the 35%. What do you notice? What's the equivalent to 35%? And what else? Yeah, quarter squared. So 7 quarter squares out of 20. So again, that's 20 into 100 many times? 5 sevens, 35. Does anything know anything about the wall? Notice anything about the walls? What's missing? Is there any parts missing? What could you have that's missing maybe onto the wall? Grace? Decimals? Okay, could put decimals into. So could you give me an example? Maybe if you had another layer, what we could have on top of it?
We could have for 9/10, you could have 0.9.
0.9. Could you tell me what decimal maybe you could put on another wall? What? Where would that go? For 50%? 0.5 is also equal to a half. What about 9/10? What could we have there? 0.9. 1/10? Okay. 3/4? 0.75. Is there anything along the bottom could help us with the decimals? Ronan?
The numbers of percent, it comes after the decimal point.
It comes after the decimal point. So could somebody give me another word for that there again? We talked with one word. What is the word? When these are all equal. Equivalent. So we've got equivalent fractions, we've got our picture, we've got our percentage. The only equivalent that's missing is our decimals. And so Ronan, could you tell me again what equivalent's missing? How do we get equivalent decimal? Okay. Now then, the real hard part now is we're going to have to try and put it back together, our cube back together. Okay, that's the hard part. Now, we're going to work together as a team. Remember how many layers is our cube going to have? 3. How many cubes in each layer? 9. So 3 9s makes 27. On the outside of the cube, what was there? Shapes. Who can remember what type of shapes we might have had? We had a triangle? A rectangle, was it? No, what was it? A square. So we had a triangle, a square, a hexagon, a what? A circle. Have we said triangle anymore? A pentagon. So that might help us rebuild our cube. Okay? Could we start to rebuild our cube now? Very special cube. There's one very special small cube. Does anybody know what that special small cube is going to be? Ronan. There's going to be a cube with no shapes. Where does that have to go? In the very middle.
Maybe you can find the
You got one middle. Why is that? Why is it a shape? Figure that out, come on. So now we go to a shape. The second layer. That's what we go to the second layer.
What color is the triangle? Got it complete. What's on the very top? Keep the blue to the very end. What shape is that for drawn now?
Is that going to be the top of the building? So that's going to be your top layer? So right, that's going to be our top layer. We're going to have to get the rest. Look. No. Well, that might be better, excuse me. Borrow that. Well, that might be better. We did this here. Like that. This way.
Can we stand on this side?
One side.
Please side of the table free here so that the camera can see what's in there. Nobody is along the side of the table. And what I'll do is I'll just sit it down.
So where are we going to get out of here? Where are you going with this? Where's that going to go? Where's these going to go? So we're looking now for yellow. We're looking for the yellow pentagons. Which one? Which where's going to go? So where's that going to go? So, you okay? So we're looking for now the one. What one? Complete yellow. We're looking for square complete yellow.
That side free.
That's the yellow. Yeah. So that's what we're doing in the middle. It's square and yellow. Yeah. Over there. Now we're looking for now the top. We're looking for the top of the pentagon.
What side's the green one?
So that's where the top pentagon.
You can tell me what colour is in the very bottom of the shape?
Where would that
That's
go?
the colour. And what shape?
What colour we got at the bottom? What shape we got at the bottom? Orange
What shape do we have on the top?
Square.
What shape do we have on that side? Hexagons, pentagons, triangle, circles,
So now
over here
must
is
now. Where must now? We must at the top of our pentagon.
circles in this side.
So we're must at the top of the pentagon. Who's got the top of the pentagon? Okay. Where's the top of the yellow? Of the yellow pentagon?
Okay, so Kieran, do you want to hand it to somebody on this side? You can see the colour of the circle.
Right, have we got the top? Yeah, where does it go? Yeah, okay. Now, yeah, that's fine. So, what have we got at the top now?
Good.
Now, what does it go in the middle? Who's got the important one in the middle? Why does this go in the middle? You tell me why it goes in the middle.
Middle one.
Because there's no shapes, so that has to go in the middle.
Where did you learn?
Is that it?
And
Yeah.
finally,
No.
a big clap.
Goes to the top. And our final one goes here too. Okay, who wants to get safe?
It's won by 3 seconds.
Very, very, very close. So, where's yours? What have you got on the top? What shape? Guess what we've got on the top? A hexagon. What have you got facing us? A circle. We've got facing you a yellow pentagon.
What shape did you start to build with first?
What shape did we start to go with? We started with a triangle. Why the triangle? Why do you think we started with a triangle? Why was that the easiest? To find the parts. Why might it be the easiest to find the parts? How many sides? 3 sides. Why would you not start with maybe the circle? Because it has no what? It's with one side, but it's all maybe the same the whole way around. Same, what do you call that part of the circle was the whole way around? The circumference. It all looks the same, whatever part of the circumference might be. So we started with a triangle. What did you start with? The triangle. What have you got on one of your sides? Okay, so we've got a circle and we've got our triangle. We've got a yellow pentagon at the back. What shape of ours is missing? Square. Do you have a square anywhere? Yours at the bottom too? Okay. Well done, boys and girls. That's it.
Worked very well together.
Yeah, they work very well together.
Very good teamwork, working well together, helping each other, okay, and thinking out all of the problems. Well done.
That's it. Yeah, but you won't tell them we're finished now. Right, we'll get them a
Do you enjoy working with Isaac now? Like, what do you like about it?